Today, I'll be reading Berenstain Bears and Too Much TV. If a TV is on all day without rest, Mama knows it's too much, and Mama knows best. It was a fine spring day in Bear Country. That the bluebirds were singing, the trout were leaping, and except for one small cloud of dust that was billowing behind the school bus as it came over the hill, the air was sparkling clean. Mama Bear was inside the family's treehouse, fixing brother and sister bears' after-school snack. Ooh, juice and cookies. Maybe that's milk. As soon as brother and sister bear got off the school bus, they came into the kitchen with hardly a hello. Then they did what they did every day. They took their milk and cookies in the living room and switched on the TV. There's no question about it, thought Mama. Those cubs are watching too much TV. Later, when Papa Bear came from his shop and joined brother and sister bear, Mama became even more convinced. There's absolutely no question about it. The whole bear family is watching too much TV. Look at Papa Bear. He's addicted. The Nutty Bear Show. This is just like you guys in the iPads. She wasn't quite sure how it happened. Maybe it began when the old fuzzy picture black and white set broke down and they got the big new color set. Or maybe it started when Papa put the big antenna up on top of the treehouse and brought in pictures from all over Bear Country. It's bigger than Bear County. But however it happened, one thing was sure. The Bear family was spending more and more time watching television and less time with all of the other things they might be doing instead. The Bear family had always had lively conversations around the dinner table. Whoa, Papa Bear's a little creepy. But not lately. Lately, they just sat around and chewed. The cubs had all kind of fun playing outdoors, but not anymore. They were too busy watching Nutty Bear and the Bear Stooges. Their brains are turning to mush. That evening after dinner, as brother and sister scampered in to turn on the TV, Mama stopped them and said her piece. We've been watching altogether too much television around here. But Mama, said brother, Nutty Bear's coming on and we'll miss it. And the Bear Stooges, added sister. Well, you'll just have to miss them, said Mama firmly. And furthermore, she added, you may as well get used to the idea because there's not going to be any television around here for a whole week. No television for a whole week? Said the shocked cubs. But Mama. Never mind the buts, said Papa. Your mother's absolutely right. There's a lot more to life than TV, like homework, for instance, and fresh air and sunshine, and exercise. No TV for a week is an excellent idea. Now, if you excuse me, there's a sports show I want to watch. Not just a minute, Papa, said Mama. No TV for a week means you too. What? No, said Papa. You can't be serious. But Mama was very serious. But what about the news? Protested Papa. I won't know what's going on in the world if I don't watch TV news. Here, try this, said Mama. It's called the newspaper. And the weather, continued Papa. How will we know what the weather will be? I'm going to freeze outside. Try this, said Mama. It's called putting your hand out the window to see if it's raining. What are we supposed to do? Just sit around and talk? Asked brother. That'll be fine for starters, said Mama, settling comfortably in her rocker. They're going to have to sit around and do nothing. It's going to be so boring. But it had been so long since the Bear family sat around and talked, they had sort of forgotten how. It didn't really matter, because pretty soon Papa fell asleep and snored so loudly they wouldn't have heard each other anyway. After school the next day, The cubs looked longingly at the TV, but Mama shooed them out to play. So when they went outside, so Brother's bike had a tire that needed pumping up, and Sister's trike needed a little oil. And while it seemed strange not watching television, it was fun riding bikes and trikes again. Sort of. That evening, the cubs worked on their homework, but it wasn't easy with that blank TV just sitting there staring. Then Sister noticed an ad in Papa's newspaper, an ad for a TV special. "Mama, look," she said, "a special." "No TV for a week means no TV for a week," answered Mama. "And besides, Mother Nature has a much bigger special waiting for us. Tonight we're just going to sit outside and watch the stars come out." What? Watch the stars come out?" complained Sister. "Oh, I don't know if I can stand the excitement," said Brother. Oh, he's kind of bored. There's bats. But as they sat out under the great sky, a spell came over the bears. It was all so big and beautiful. The bears stared at the sky. So far, not a single star. "Look!" cried Sister. "Something flying!" "Bats!" said Papa. "Out for their breakfast of insects." "Breakfast?" asked Brother. "That's right," answered Papa. "Bats sleep during the day, so this is their breakfast time." "Oh, I see a star!" cried Sister. She had found the first tiny star. There it is right there. Whoa! Soon there were others, and after a while, the whole sky was full of stars. And it was very special, more special than anything they'd seen on TV. It was a sharper picture, too, and a much, much, much bigger screen. Bigger screen. The bear family did all sorts of interesting things over the next few days. So interesting, they hardly thought about TV. They went on a nature walk. They watched tadpoles hatch out of eggs. They watched an orb spider spin a magnificent web. They went shopping at the Bear Country Mall. Sister used some of her savings to buy a knitting spool and some yarn. Brother bought a cube puzzle. They did have to keep an eye on Papa, though. What's Papa doing? "I'm going to go get a hat." When they were at the mall, the cubs caught Papa in the TV store sneaking a look at a game show. He's in trouble. Another time, he went downstairs in the middle of the night for a peek at a late-night movie, but Mama and the cubs stopped him just in time. Uh-oh. He's got to get time out. The next evening, it was the last day of their no TV week. The Bear family was having a lively conversation at the dinner table. They all agreed that the week had been a success, but Brother had a question. "Mama," he asked, "what is it that you don't like about TV? What's the thing you have against it?" "Goodness," said Mama, "I don't have anything against TV. I like it. All I'm against is the TV habit, sitting in front of it all day after day, like old stumps waiting for dry rot to set in." "Well," said Brother, "tomorrow I'm going to get a whole bunch of snacks and watch TV all day." "Me too," said Sister. "Oh, me too," said Papa. But the only one who did watch it all day was Papa. Because Brother got interested in his cube puzzle and finally solved it, and Sister started knitting a rug on her knitting spool. Finally, even Papa had enough and decided to bait his hook for a couple of those leaping trout. You don't need to watch TV after all. The end. Oh my goodness, there's so many books. This is going to take a while to read them all.